Dr. Slump is about two doctors who are at the lowest point of their lives and their careers. They run into each other again. So now we are about to see, will this reunion spark up the old rivalry, or are we going to see a new romance happening? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another review on the Review Garden. I am super excited for this new K drama. I've wanted to see Park Young Sik and Park Shin Ye in a drama together for the longest time. So I'm excited to see the chemistry between the two of them and to see how this series is going to turn out. Right off the bat, this series started off strong. You get a little glimpse of who they were back in high school, and then you get a sense of who they are now, what they're going through. So he is a plastic surgeon. He donates a lot of money. He volunteers, and she works at the hospital, and her boss is a huge jerk, and she's doing all this stuff, and the her boss just keeps, yelling at her, saying, "Oh, you're not good enough," da, 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 while himself, he can't even put an IV in. You also get to see the interactions between them and their friends who are really there for them. So Young Woo, you get to see the interaction between him and Dae-young. Dae-young is the other plastic surgeon that's kind of jealous of him. And then you kind of see, like, what's the friction between the two of them. But you saw when Young Woo was in trouble, he was like, no, it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you have this product while you're doing plastic surgery? And he didn't want to do the neo tube. He wanted to save the spot for when Jung Woo comes in. And I'm like, okay, even though you make fun of him or you talk behind his back, but you still kind of care though. And that's a big difference between Dae-young and Jung Woo's actual two friends. I mean, those are, like, are you kidding me? You're mad at him because this happened to him, but you quit your job just to ride on his tail. Because the two of you, your business, your companies that you were working for weren't doing well, and you wanted to join the NeoTube with him. And he even paid your penalties, and you're over here getting mad at him, punching him, because you know that you can't be anything on your own without him. Like, what is wrong with you people? Hannah, on the other hand, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it correctly, she has a good friend who, Young Rang. She has a good friend because, she looks like she's caring for her, and she's asking her, are you okay? Being there for her when she needs her to be. So we kind of see with Jung Woo's situation. So he's a plastic surgeon, and while he was performing plastic surgery, someone the client passed away. Now, I am pretty sure someone had something to do with it. And the guy who was in the OR with him, I don't trust him. He just stood there and all of a sudden the CCTV stopped working. I don't know. So someone tampered with something which caused the death of the client. And so who is it? I'm pretty sure it was a setup. So who did it? Was it her family? Did they hire the guy who was in the OR? Because Young Woo said he didn't properly, vet him out before hiring him, which was wrong on his part. So, who tried to kill her and why? And throughout Jung-woo's whole situation, I'm starting to think that his parents don't even care. Because with the phone call, well, you don't even see the interaction between him and his dad. But his mom was like, oh, make sure you fixed it so you don't mess up your dad's hard work. Okay, but what about his hard work? You never even said, hey, honey, I know you didn't do this. But all you said was, make sure you fix this so that your dad so that his hard work doesn't go to waste. Ugh. And with Hannah, I'm on the, how are you a doctor and don't get checked out? And I get it. But because, she says yes to performing these surgeries, she's under a lot of stress with her boss all constantly yelling at her. But this is why no matter what profession you are in, you need to take the time to take care of yourself. Because how are you going to help other people if you are unwell? And with everything, all the stress, whether that was from her mom, the stress from her colleagues, the stress from her boss, all of that caused her to have that mental breakdown. And now she needs to take the time and heal herself and think about what exactly she wants to do for the rest of her life. And that scene where the truck was heading towards her, oh my gosh, that was so terrifying. I was like, are they really going to hit her? Is that what's going to be the reason she checks out? What? So I was, that they didn't do that. So. But imagine being on top of the world and then an incident happens and you have to start over. Imagine trying your best and doing all these different things and that's still not enough. So we see these two doctors entering their slump era. So will the rivalry start back up again like in high school? Or will we start to see a romance brewing? Again, I'm excited to see where this series is going to go. It could go either way. So as for right now, enjoy episodes 1 and 2 and episodes 3 and 4 as they become available next week. And then join me again for another reaction and review of Dr. Slump. So Until next time, bye.